Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. I am beat. It's a new month, and that means time for new stuff. As you know, I like following the letters page to give me an idea of which canon characters to use on any given week, but if you've looked at the schedule, this month, all the episodes that name a character have like 2 or 3 characters. They're all team-ups, so this is the perfect time to do something I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm calling it No Canon November in May, where we're not going to have any canon hero decks for any of the 5 videos this month. Instead, we're going to have a returning custom hero. The first one's going to be Nina, made by Zontan. These are heroes that, when they were debuted, lost the fight, so they're going to come back for a second chance. And you know, I always try and prioritize these heroes coming back in videos, but I also prioritize new variants first, and there are just so many of those, and that list keeps growing and growing. So we'll be seeing one of those each week for the next 5 weeks. But today we're looking at a new custom hero, and that is Adam Lass, created by Gold Chevron. She's a very cool hero. I'm really glad that I finally get to show her off on a video. I've been looking forward to this for a while. She's going to be fighting Sartorius. God, that guy is just nightmare fuel. Alongside Stranger in the Corn, Nina, as I said, and Bowman, and we'll be fighting in Tartarus. So, Sartorius enters play, leader of the society, light side up. We flipped a coin, and it was tails, so the ruler is in play on his black side. Reveal cards on the top of the villain deck till 2 Arcana Force cards are revealed, put them into play, so we got those. Whenever the ruler flips, place a token on Sartorius. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 2 or more tokens on him, he flips. At the end of the villain turn, Sartorius deals the ruler 4 irreducible radiant damage, and if there are no Arcana Force cards other than the ruler in play, play the top card of the villain deck. Arcana Force cards are the Fiend and the Emperor. We'll go through what those do in a bit. So here we go. Arcana reading. In turn order, each player declares a keyword, then reveals and replaces the top card of their deck. If that card does not have the chosen keyword, Sartorius deals that hero 2 radiant damage, because we're on black. So we're trying to find keywords. I'm going to go ongoing for Stranger. It is a one-shot, so he takes 2. Nina's going to go ongoing. I don't know. That's a one-shot also. Bowman will go one-shot. Hey, I did it. And Adam Lass will say one-shot. Nope, it's equipment. Alright, end of turning hits the leader for 4. And that's it. This card deals a hero target with the second lowest HP, 2 radiant damage. That will be Nina. And the villain turn, this card deals the hero with the second highest HP, 3 infernal damage, then destroy an equipment card belonging to that card. That is the Stranger. And the Emperor says increased damage dealt by Arcana Force cards by 1. Oh, so both of those are increased by 1. Okay, I think we'll just start with a Mark of Quickening on Adam Lass. Then Fields of Terror, we'll just have Stranger hit. Let's see, we need to take out the Emperor. Hit the Emperor for 2, draw a card. Nina is going to start with a Burst of Magic. Draw a card, play a card, use a power. So draw a card, play Elemental Savagery, and use the power on it. There's 2 powers. One is deal a target 3 damage of any type, and one is deal a target 2 damage of any one type, and a different target 2 damage of a different type. So it doesn't really matter what the types are. We'll say hamburger, macaroni and cheese, and pepperoni pizza, but we'll hit... That's enough to kill the Emperor. Let's just take the Emperor out and then hit the Fiend for 2. Draw a card. Bowman's going to play Knocked and Loaded. At the end of your turn, you may discard an arrow. If you do, Bowman deals a target 2 projectile damage. Power is increased next damage dealt by Bowman by 2. I'm going to use that power, draw a card, and then we will discard this Bola arrow and hit the Fiend for 4. Alright, Adam Lass can play 2 cards. We'll start with the Zeta 35 Narrow Ray. Power is Adam Lass deals a target 3 energy damage. Then if that target has 2 or fewer HP, you may discard a card, and if you do, destroy that target. And for a second play, I guess we'll just play Self-Promotion and draw 3 cards. Power, I will use the Ray, we'll take out the Fiend, just because whatever he plays will probably be better. Draw a card. Alright, let's go on down to Tartarus. Forgotten Spartan, Spirit. And the environment turn, this card deals a non-spirit target with the second highest HP, 1 projectile, and 2 melee damage. That is Bowman. Alright, Sartorius plays Suit of Sword X. Put the bottom card of the villain deck into play. The World. Whenever this card deals damage to a hero character, that hero skips their next play phase. Alright, end of turn, he hits the ruler for 4. Ruler hits the second lowest for 2, that will be the Stranger. And the World hits the hero target with the highest for 4. That is Adam Lass, unfortunately, and she skips her next play phase. Alright, Stranger will hit himself. Actually, no, there's no sense in keeping that out. We'll destroy the Mark of Quickening. I'm going to play Mark of the Bone Leech on the Stranger, and then we'll just have him use his power, hit the World for 2, heal 1, and draw a card. Nina will enter the Trial of Courage. When this card enters play, return all other trial cards in play to your hand. At the end of each round, if Nina took 4 or more damage that round, add a token to your mastery pool. That's not going to work this round, but whatever. Power will go ahead and use Elemental Savagery, hit this guy for 3 energy damage, draw a card. Bowman will play an Electro Arrow. He deals a target 1 projectile damage. Each target dealt damage this way deals itself 2 lightning damage. And if that target is a device, it deals itself another 2 lightning damage. That'll be a total of 3 damage to Zawardo. And we'll use his base power, Ricochet, deal up to 3 targets 1 projectile damage each. Hit Sartorius, take out the world, and hit the spirit. Why not? Draw a card. Alright, Animlass skips her play phase. She will do 3 damage to Sartorius. Draw a card. Base power, by the way, is Atom Blaster. Atom Blast deals a target 2 energy damage. So the Ray is a straight improvement. Skeletal Phalanx. Each time a spirit would be dealt damage, redirected to the Skeletal Phalanx with the highest HP. And at the environment turn, this card deals each non-spirit target 1 melee damage. Oh, that's cool. That'll be helpful later. Alright, Forgotten Spartan hits Bowman again. The Skeletal Phalanx hits everybody. Okay, that's the end of the round, so we reset this counter. Sartorius plays the Moon. He just mooned us. Alright, he hits the ruler, which flips and is restored to 10 HP, and now we are activating white effects. He gets a token, and he doesn't play an extra card. So now this hits the second highest for 4 radiant damage. Good gravy. That's anyone but Nina. Stranger will take it. The Moon deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 radiant damage. That is either Adamlass or Bowman. Adamlass will take it. No, Bowman will take it. Alright, start of turn, Stranger hits himself for 1 and heals 1. Let's play Glyph of Decay, and then we'll use his base power, hit the Moon for 2, draw a card. I'm going to play Elemental Balance. I almost feel like that might be worth using. Yeah, power up to M+1 targets regain 2 HP, so we'll heal Stranger for 2, draw a card. Bowman will play a Boxing Glove Arrow. He deals a target 1 projectile and 3 melee damage, hit the world. And then he will ping Sartorius and actually both spirits, by which I mean the Phalanx twice. Draw a card. I'll play the Mercurian Ray Splicer. The first time you use a power each turn, you may discard a card. If you do, you may use a power. If Adamlass has 10 or fewer HP, you may use an additional power during your power phase. So, first power, she will take out the world with her base power, and then we will discard a card and use the Narrow Ray on Sartorius. Draw a card. Tartarus plays Charon. Spirit. At the end of the environment turn, a player may discard 2 cards. If they do, destroy an environment card. If no cards are discarded this way, this card deals each hero target 2 infernal damage. So, the Forgotten Spartan hits Nina for 3. Oh, she might actually get a token. Yeah, because the Phalanx hits everybody for 1. And then somebody needs to discard 2 cards. That will be Adamlass. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and destroy Charon. That's, I think, prudent. Nina completed the Trial of Courage. She gets a token. Sartorius plays the Empress. Been getting lucky with him playing Arcana Force cards on his turn. He hits the ruler for 4. The ruler hits the second highest for 4. That is anyone but Adamlass. Nina will take it, because that'll be another token at the end of the round. Alright, the Empress says, first time each turn the ruler is dealt damage, 2 players must discard a card each. Oh, I guess that will be, let's see. Stranger's got 1, and we'll drop 1 of Nina's. Stranger does not deal himself any damage. Play Glyph of Combustion, have him hit the Empress for 2, and heal 1, and draw a card. She has nothing to play. I guess I should play Mastery Lightning, remove 2+M tokens from your Mastery pool, or destroy this card and draw 2 cards. So we'll just do that and get 2 cards. Power, let's do 3 damage to the Empress, draw a card. Bowman plays Quick Draw Quiver. Each time you discard an arrow, you may draw a card. Power is draw 2 cards, discard a card. I'm going to do that. We'll discard the Electro Arrow, draw a card, and draw a card. And now he has no arrows. Okay. That's fine. Let's play Technobabble. This card in its play, 1 player may draw 2 cards. That will be the Stranger. Whenever an environment or ongoing card other than this one would be destroyed, you may prevent that card's destruction. If it was a target, restore it to 1 HP. If you prevent a card's destruction this way, destroy this card. So that might be useful later. Power, let's just take out the Empress, draw a card. We need to actually, deal damage to the villain here. Tartarus plays the Pool of Tantalus, Torment. When this card in its play, destroy other torments. Each time any player draws a card, a hero character may deal himself 2 psychic damage. If no damage is dealt this way, that hero's player discards a card. Okay, the Forgotten Spartan goes after Adamlass for 3, and the Skeletal Phalanx hits everybody for 1. And Nina gets a token. Now I can start playing Masteries. Alright, Sartorius plays Reverse Reborn. This card in its play, reveal cards on the top of the trash until an Arcana Force card is revealed. Put that card into play, put this card next to it. That will be the Empress. If no targets enter play, play the top card of the villain deck, destroy this card. Activate both black and white effects of targets next to this card. So now when increased damage dealt by the ruler by 1, and also when it takes damage, 2 of us discard a card. Speaking of which, Sartorius hits it for 4, flipping it and getting his second token. 2 of us have to discard cards. Nina's got 1. And this hits the second lowest for 3. That is Adamlass. Almost got her down to 10. Okay, Stranger deals himself no damage. We're going to play Mark of Quickening on him, and then Mark of Breaking on Sartorius. Power, just going to hit the Empress for 2, heal 1, draw a card. Alright, Nina can play a mastery. We'll play Mastery of Cold. Remove 2 tokens from her mastery pool. First time Nina deals damage to a target each turn, reduce damage dealt by that target by 2 until the start of your next turn. This will be good on Sartorius. So, power, let's do 3 cold damage to Sartorius, and 2 damage to the Empress. Oh right, I've been forgetting to do damage. Okay, we'll just have him discard a card. She can draw a card, and she'll just discard that. Bowman will play Speed Shooting and use the power. Play up to 3 arrows. If you play 1 or fewer cards this way, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an arrow, put it into play. If not, put it into your hand. So this will get around the draw restriction. It is an arrow. Destroy an environment card. Goodbye, Pool of Tantalus. Reveal the top card of the environment deck. Either play or discard it. It is another Forgotten Spartan. He can go in the trash. Draw a card, and then I will discard that, hit the Empress for 2, and draw a card. Okay, Stumble into Trouble. The villain target with the highest HP deals Adam last 2 melee damage. Oh look, that's no melee damage. Destroy an ongoing or environment card. We will drop this one. You may destroy an ongoing or environment card. Let's get rid of the Forgotten Spartan, just because I can. He's not doing tons of damage, but rather not have him around. I wish I could have her take 1 damage. Well, drop the Empress, draw a card. Tartarus plays Decayed Peltast Spirit. And the environment turns card deals a non-spirit target with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage. Okay. So everybody take 1. Oh look, she took a damage. Sartorius takes 2. And the lowest is the leader, unfortunately. Alright, Sartorius flips. Whenever the ruler flips, remove a token from Sartorius. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no tokens on him, if he flips. Increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. End of the villain turn, if there are no Arcana Force cards other than the ruler in play, play the top card of the villain deck. Okay, that's pretty simple. Suit of Sword X. We're on white, so Sartorius deals the hero target the highest HP, 3 radiant damage, 4, 3, 2. That is the stranger. End of turn, he plays a card. Temperance. Prevent the first damage dealt each turn by a non-villain target to the Arcana Force card other than this card with the lowest HP. Well, that's cool. That means we can beat it up. Dark Ruler hits the second lowest for 3. That is going to be Nina. Alright, I'm going to destroy Mark of Quickening and leave the other 2 in play. Let's do Mark of the Bloodthorn on Nina. That might be useful. Power. He'll do 2 psychic damage, heal 1, draw a card. Nina will play Elemental Control. Power 1, destroy an environment card. Nina deals herself 2 - M psychic damage. Power, look at the top M+1 cards of any deck. You may put 1 on the bottom of that deck, place the rest in a random order. I'm going to use Elemental Balance, because we can have 2 targets regain 2 HP. That will be herself, and not Adam Lass. How about the stranger? Draw a card. Bowman plays Practice Makes Perfect. Draw 3 cards. You may discard a card. If you do, you may play a card. Discard a card and play Pin the Target. Power is Bowman deals a target 2 projectile damage. Discard up to 2 cards. Each time you discard a card this way, Bowman deals that target 2 projectile damage. But instead, I will use Speed Shooting, play Electro Arrow, hit Sartorius for 2, and have him hit himself for 2, 3, 4. Because he's got +1 damage dealt and taken. I've only played 1 card, so reveal the top card of my deck. It is another Speed Shooting. It goes in my hand. Draw a card. Don't have any arrows to discard. That's fine. Alright, Adam Lass can use an extra card during her play phase. Let's do Jet Blast. Adam Lass deals a target 400 damage. And if she has 10 or fewer HP, she deals each non-hero target 2 fire damage. So we will do exactly that. That's enough to take out Temperance. Hits Sartorius for 3. Hits the leader, unfortunately. Hits both of those. Oh, actually, no, she hits the Phalanx twice. Power number 1. Let's drop the Phalanx with her base power. Power number 2, and let's drop the Decayed Peltast. Draw a card. Tartarus plays Endless Torment. Torment cards do not destroy themselves when a new Torment enters play. At the start of the turn, environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. Okay. The Magician comes out. End of turn, he doesn't play anything. See, whenever a hero card is played, the villain target with the lowest HP, not at full HP, regains 2 HP. Okay. And he hits the second lowest for 3. That is Adam Lass. Okay, getting kind of dicey. Damn, Nina's not getting her token this round. Alright, Stranger deals himself no damage. Mark of Breaking. And then I think he will deal 4 damage to Sartorius, heal 1, draw a card. Oh yeah, the leader healed. That's fine. And admittedly, we do want him to flip, but whatever. Oh, I forgot. Mark of the Bloodthorn needed to go away. She didn't take any damage. Search your deck and trash for a trial, put it into play, shuffle your deck, and depending on what you choose, you can do a thing. I'm going to go for Wisdom. Return all other trials and play to my hand. Alright, this is the one that randomly has Twilight Sparkle on it. End of your turn, if you played no cards this turn, add a token to your mastery pool. But I can play a card. I won't, actually. And because that came into play after playing this, I will get a token. Power, I really need that healing. Heal herself, heal Adam Lass. Draw a card, get a token. Play Peerless Shot, damage dealt by Bowman is irreducible. And then I think we will pin the target. I'm going to discard 2 cards. Deal the target 2 projectile damage 3 times. I'll make that 4 projectile damage 3 times. 12 damage, draw a card. And I will discard this card, hit Sartorius for 4, Draw a card. Let's play Tau 24 Restoration Ray. Power is a hero target other than Adam Lass regains 2 HP. You may discard a card. If you do, Adam Lass regains 2 HP. So power number 1, we will use that. Heal Nina. Power number 2, let's hit the Magician for 3. Yeah, that's fine. Draw a card. Start of the environment, turn to the top card of the environment deck. We didn't have anyone able to get rid of that. It's Decayed Peltast. And then we play another Endless Torment. That's bad. Decayed Peltast goes after the Magician. Okay. Sartorius plays the Hangman. The first time each turn a target other than this one is destroyed, play the top card of the villain deck. That's a problem. Okay, I can fix this. End of turn, he does not play an extra card. This is the second lowest for 3. That is Nina. And that's it. Well, no, I can't fix that, but I'm going to let both Marks of Breaking go. Each time he can deal a target 1 fire damage, that destroys the Hangman. Play top card of the villain deck. Reverse Rebirth. Well, hell. I was afraid that was going to happen. So now this card deals that card's owner 3 radiant damage, and the villain target with the lowest HP, not at full HP, regains 2 HP. That's rough, buddy. Yep, okay. I'm going to play the old roads. Take 3, nothing here heals. Let's find a glyph. Glyph of Innervation. Draw a card. Power. Let's hit Sartorius for 2, because that'll stick. Draw a card. Alright, Nina's going to play Elemental Blast and take 3. She will hit the Magician for 3 cold damage and reduce his damage by 2. I would like to destroy that. Okay, now I know what I can do. We'll use Elemental Control, destroy an environment card. Let's get rid of one of these Endless Torments. She deals herself 1 psychic damage. Draw a card. Bowman will skip his play phase and will play Pin the Target, discard a card, and kill the Magician, which of course plays the top card of the villain deck. Suit of Sword X. Sartorius deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 radiant damage. That is the Stranger. That's fine. Draw a card. It's an arrow. Let's discard it and hit the Hangman for 2. Draw a card. I'm going to play the Venusian Reflective Suit. The first time Adam Lass is dealt damage by any non-hero target each turn, she deals that target 2 energy damage. If she has 10 or fewer HP, instead, when she takes damage from a non-hero target, she may deal that target 2 energy damage. Power. I'm going to use the Narrow Ray, hit the Magician for 3, and then discard a card and destroy it. We really need to be fighting the leader here, too. Power number 2, we will heal Nina for 2. Draw a card. Okay, Torment plays another Decayed Peltast. That's fine. Ish. That's not fine at all. And then we play a Forgotten Spartan. Okay, the Peltasts go after Nina. Wish I had that other trial out again. And the Spartan hits Bowman. Alright, Sartorius does not flip. He plays Arcana Reading. If we pick wrong, he heals 2. Okay, 1 shot. It's a 1 shot. Ongoing. That's a 1 shot. 1 shot. That's a 1 shot. 1 shot. That's a 1 shot. Okay, I should have just picked 1 shot for all of them. Alright, end of turn, he does not play a card. This guy hits the second lowest for 3. That is Adam Lass. And she hits him back for 2. Oh wait, he does actually play another card. What am I saying? That's the Chariot. The ruler's end of turn effect triggers 1 additional time. So he hits Adam Lass again, and she hits him again. That's kinda neat, except that it's really bad. Alright, Mark of the Bone Leech stays in play. Mark of Binding on the ruler. Power. And hit Sartorius for 2. Chariot's not awful. Draw a card. I'm going to play Trial of Courage. That goes back in my hand. Power hits Sartorius. 3 cold damage. That might be helpful. Draw a card. Alright, Bowman will play Zipline Arrow. Get rid of Endless Torment. Reveal the top card of the environment deck. It is the Temptation of Orpheus. First time any non-hero card is revealed each turn, a hero character may deal himself 2 psychic damage. If no damage is dealt this way, put the revealed card into play, and that's non-hero cards. So we will discard that. Power, I think we'll use his base power and just hit all 3 of the villain targets. For 1, draw a card. It's an arrow, I'll discard it and hit Sartorius for 2. Draw a card. Let's do self-promotion, draw 3 cards. Power number 1, heal Nina for 2. Power number 2, I guess I'll hit Sartorius, or no, let's hit a Peltast for 3 and take it out. Draw a card. Alright, Tartarus sends us to the Wheel of Ixion, Torment. Each time a target would deal damage to themselves, redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Interesting. Peltast goes after Adam Lass. That's dangerous. The Forgotten Spartan hits, we'll say Bowman. Getting rough out here. Alright, Sartorius plays Arcana Reading. Let's choose some keywords. Let's do 1 shot for all of them. Yes. 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 No. Okay, he heals 2. That's fine. End of turn, he doesn't play an extra card, and this hits the second lowest for 2 radiant damage, and that's Nina. Ow. Alright, Mark of the Bone Leech stays in play. I'm going to put Mark of the Fated on Adam Lass because, geez. Power hits Sartorius for 2 psychic damage. Draw a card. I've got nothing to play. This card will kill her. These are all trials that I don't really need to swap out, and that's a mastery which I can't play. Well, you know what? No. I'll put out Trial of Might because I can't actually make use of this. First time Nina destroys a target each turn, add a token to your mastery pool. So we'll use Elemental Savagery, take out the Decayed Peltast, and get a token. Draw a card. I want her to be able to use extra powers. That's what I really need. Practice makes perfect. Let's discard a card and play Zipline Arrow. Get rid of the wheel. Top card is the Mountain of Sisyphus. Each time a target is destroyed, reduce damage dealt to spirits by 1 till the start of the environment turn. We'll discard that. Power. I'm going to pin the target. Hit Sartorius for 2. Discard this arrow, draw a card, hit him for 2. Discard this arrow, draw a card, hit him for 2. Draw a card. End of turn, discard an arrow, hit him for 2. Yeah. I think it's time for a Defiant Stand. Adam Last deals a target 4 energy damage. We will hit Sartorius. If Adam Last has 20 or fewer HP, you may destroy an ongoing or environment card. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this Spartan. That ongoing card is not doing anything anymore, because it doesn't destroy itself. Yeah, it doesn't destroy itself when the card next to it is destroyed. If Adam Last has 5 or fewer HP, which she does, you may have her deal a target 4 melee damage. We will hit Sartorius. Power number 1, base power, hit him for 2. Power number 2, Zeta 35 Narrow, hit him for 3, discard a card, and destroy Sartorius, and we win. Woo! That's how you finish a game. Let's take a look at the rest of Adam Last's deck. Jovian Jet Boots. At the end of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. If Adam Last has 10 or fewer HP, you may draw an additional card during your draw phase. Omega 13 High-Powered Ray. Choose a non-hero target. That target deals Adam Last 2 energy damage, and she deals that target 5 energy damage. Alpha 19 Wide. You may discard a card. If you do, Adam Last deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. If not, she deals up to 2 targets 2 energy damage each. I like that as a trade-off because it's not useless without discarding. Radioactive Fallout. The first time each turn an environment card is destroyed, you may have Adam Last deal a target 2 toxic damage. Frequency Tuning. Draw a card. Search your deck or trash for a Ray card, put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it, you may use a power. Resolved Cliffhanger. The first time Adam Last is dealt damage by a non-hero source each turn, put a counter on this card. When this card has 3 counters on it, remove them, and you may immediately use a power. That's pretty cool. Inspiring Pluck. The villain target with the highest HP deals Adam Last 2 melee damage. Another player may play a card now. In our last episode, each other player may put a non-equipment card from their trash on top of their deck. Draw a card, you may have Adam Last regain 2 HP. And Neptunian Flux Projector. The first time you discard a card each turn, Adam Last deals a target 1 cold damage. If Adam Last has 10 or fewer HP, increase damage dealt this way by 1. That's pretty neat. So, yeah, she's a fun hero who can do a lot of cool stuff. The Rays give her some interesting options during her power phase. She has a nice low HP mechanic going on that, was stolen by Definitive Edition Fanatic later. She came first, darn it. Lots of good cards to get her HP down with the theme of, her rushing into battle and so forth. So that is Adam Last. You can find her on the Rough Riders expansion. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, City Kirk Sentinels Worth Prime Mod, Rough Riders expansion, Instilled Hands Monstrous Menagerie, and Sentinels Custom Decks. Not Let's Great Games products. Please support the official release and flip.